Hi, it's Kat here from Herding Cats Digital Marketing Made Easy. Welcome to the 10-Minute Masterclass, your weekly injection of useful tips to help you master your digital marketing. Hi there, welcome to today's 10-Minute Masterclass, and today we're going to learn all about social media engagement, so just what that is and how you can build an engaged audience. So the first thing to say about social media is that it's all about building relationships. I'm guessing the position you're in right now is that you have maybe tons of followers, lots of likes, but they're not turning into paying customers and they're not very engaged. So hopefully by the end of this, you will have all the strategies that you need to turn that into paid customers. Okay, so why does engagement matter? Anybody can be on social media, anybody can create a social media account, but it's all about being social. It's about replying, responding, commenting. It's about turning those followers and fans into customers. So I'll tell you a little bit about my story. I started on Twitter in about 2008, which gives you a bit of an idea as to how old I am. I grew organically from 0 followers to 2,500. We had a social media agency where we did managed social media, and we took business pages from less than 500 likes to over 10,000 without one paid advert. And although I have got less than 500 followers on Instagram, I do have a very engaged audience. So if I put something out, then to my 480 followers, or however many I've got, I will get an average of between 80 and 100 likes and 15 to 20 comments per post. So how can you do this? So each social platform has a different way of setting up your profile, but there are some basic things that you need to follow. So first of all, have a look at the name that you've got on there. So the username. So for example, my business is called Herding Cats Digital, but that doesn't actually mean anything. My tagline is Digital Marketing Made Easy. That does say something. So I have it as my username, but I also have it in my profile as well. I use hashtags within that profile. So in mine, you can see I've got hashtag entrepreneur because that's who I'm targeting. And it says a little bit about what people can expect from that feed. So free tips, tools, advice, and training courses, and check out the link below for free stuff. So think about your username, think about your branding as well. So on mine, my company colours are purple, primarily purple. So I try and use that as much as I can. And when it comes to the picture, I use a picture of me rather than a stock image or a logo, because it makes it more personal. This is about people. It's about building know, like, and trust, and people can't do that with a stock image. So which platform is best for you? Now, you're going to know this by doing your research and some testing and measuring. So when I first started, I wasn't sure, really didn't know. And it's such a broad spectrum: entrepreneurs, startups, small businesses. I had a feeling it might be Facebook, but I wanted to try Instagram and Pinterest and Twitter as well. So over the last few months, I've had a look around. I've sent posts and tweets and status updates across all the channels, and then had a look at my analytics to see which has driven the most traffic back to my site, because they are the highly engaged users. They're highly motivated. So for me, it's Facebook and Instagram. So I have an engaged group in Facebook, Digital Marketing Made Easy. So that's my #1 priority. But Instagram also is a driver of traffic. So I focus daily on Facebook, and I schedule and I automate my Instagram. I use a tool called Tailwind. There are tons out there. There's Buffer and Hootsuite. They're just a couple of the popular ones. Are Plannable as well. But you can find your own, and most of them do offer either a free trial or a free basic platform. Search for hashtags that your potential audience might use as well. Loads of ways of doing this. You can just simply type in Google hashtag and then your industry, so me, hashtag digital marketing, and there's websites out there that will give me a list of what the hashtags are for my industry. Go on to that a little bit more in the next slide. So focus on one and automate others. Okay, so some ideas for posts that will increase engagement. So you can see on there, that's my my Instagram account. So like I said before, I've got 480 followers, but the picture in the top left-hand corner there, the Simon Sinek quote, that had 222 likes out of the 480 followers. So I've got a highly motivated audience. So I can kind of mix my Instagram account up a bit, really. So I can do some quotes, I can do some statements, and then I can do my downloads. I do get quite a lot of subscribers from Instagram. Ask questions. So that is inviting people to interact with you, to engage with you. Use polls. So Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram all have a poll option. Keep it simple. Just give them two choices, either yes or no, black or white, like, dislike, whichever, but make it easy so that people can just, as they're scrolling, just very quickly double tap, press yes, whatever. Do sneak peeks. So if you've got a launch coming up of a product or a service, do little photographs or videos of that product or service in its development so that you can share that as well. So you're building in excitement and anticipation around it. So I'm building a website at the minute. So as I do something new, as I update it, I'll take little pictures or screenshots and I'll post that out as well and tag it with hashtags that are relevant. Screenshot testimonials. If you've got wonderful people saying nice things about you, then share it. Don't just leave it sat on a platform on your website or in your Facebook reviews. Share it. Let other people know. It builds your credibility. It builds social proof. Real life pictures. So you can see in mine, I've used some stock imagery, but you can see in this one here, I was helping my son move flat. So I tweeted and I also Instagrammed out that I was helping him move. I have got a bevel kettle, Warburton's toast, Isle of milk, Yorkshire tea. So in my post and status updates, I tagged each of those brands in it, and they all liked. I think Warburton's reshared the post as well, and I gained followers as a result of doing that. So I don't know, if you're wearing jeans, if you're using a camera, if you're using a particular pen and you can tag the brand in it, then I would definitely encourage you to do that. And then include relevant hashtags, which I've already mentioned, but also make them funny, make them a little bit ironic, and put a little bit of your personality into them as well. Okay, so this is where we move on to the dark side and you turn into a bit of a stalker. Don't be afraid. Check out your competition. They don't know that you're checking them out, but what are they posting? Now, don't copy, but you can use it as ideas for your own content. Have a look at the hashtags that they're using as well, and look at who's following them. You can go in and you can follow their followers, and then they'll follow you back. It's your target market, so it would make sense to do so. Have a look and see how often your competitors are posting as well. Can you kind of intercede where they're posting, or is there particular times of day? Is, for example, between 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. are really, they have the most amount of posts going out. So that's the time that their audience is engaged. So that gives you a starting place where you can start testing and measuring. Will it be the same for you? Will you get the same amount of response? And then have a look and see which of their posts get the most retweets, likes, shares, comments. That will give you an idea as to what content of what the content is that people are engaging in. Sorry, I just kicked my cat. Keep it real. Pay compliments. So this is about looking at people who can complement your business. So you're not competing with them. So the example I've used there is, if you're a wedding photographer, you could hook up with a bespoke jeweler, find them on Twitter, for example, connect with them, send them a private message, and hey, notice that we're in the same industry. How do you fancy meeting up if they're local, or do you fancy collaborating if they live a distance from you? Bridal gowns, florists, anybody that would complement your industry, that would work well alongside you. It's in their interest to do so as well, because it helps them get their brand name out. And share their content. Be nice, play nice, share it with your audience, and they will return the favour. Okay, so are you up for a mission? Are you ready for a challenge? Do you want to increase that engagement? Are you prepared to set 20 minutes aside a day to help you increase your engagement? Turn those followers, likes, and fans into actual paying customers. I said I had something for you at the end, and this is it. It's a 7-day challenge. So it's completely free of charge. I'm not selling you anything. What it will do is give you a template going forward of how you can structure your social media to get a maximum amount of engagement from it. So although the challenge lasts for 7 days, you will have a template going forward that you can use forever and a day. The only stipulation is that you complete it within 7 days. And if you download the workbook, you will find out why that is. If this is what motivates you, if this is what drives you, I will send you a certificate. But disclaimer, it's endorsed by nobody but me. But if you want to display it on your wall, you can do. Think it was like a lollipop and a sticker when you used to go to the dentist as a kid. Everything that I've talked about today is in the comments. All the links that you need, the link to the download, the link to the challenge is all in there. So go ahead, download it. If you're watching on YouTube, please do subscribe to the channel. It will be most welcome. We've got some great 10-minute masterclasses coming up. We've got, so let me have a look. We've got creating sales funnels coming up next week. We've got search engine optimization coming up the week after that. So it'll take us into August. So please do stay with us and stay tuned. If you're not part of the Facebook group, then just search Digital Marketing Made Easy. You can join us in there. I give daily, weekly tips on how you can make digital marketing work for you, and in an easy fashion as well, in a step-by-step way. So that brings me to the end. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate all of your support. And until next week, take it easy.